Hi everyone, it's Cindy from Horse Family Magazine, and today I'd like to introduce you to Ashley Hansen, who is our Purina Livestock Production Specialist. Ashley is going to be giving us some great information on horse equine nutrition and support, especially for those horses who may require additional nutritional support. Ashley has a master's degree in animal science, specifically in equine nutrition, from New Mexico State University. She participated on both judging and show teams in her college days, and she continues to show and judge on the AQHA circuit today. So let's get started.
Hey guys, I'm excited today to be here with you, and we're going to talk a little bit about our performance and feeding those performance horses. I understand that there's a lot of questions whether, what do I feed my horse? If it's working hard, what does that feed program look like? What if I have an easy keeper but are performing and going to barrel races every week? So there's a lot of different types of horses, just as there's types of people that have different needs in terms of calorie intake and protein requirements. And it all is determined on how much work they do too. So if we have a show pony that's going out and going to do some Western pleasure, but is nice and broke and we don't ride it too often, they're going to have a lower calorie intake potentially than a horse that's going out and doing a reining pattern and practicing very, very hard for those different events or those different shows. So not only are we feeding an animal that's very different in terms of its metabolism, we're also feeding its level of exercise. And we can throw in its age too on top of that. So there's many different factors that we take into consideration when we're trying to find out a feed for your performance horse. Oftentimes, if we have a horse that, let's say, just throwing it out there, if we have a horse that is 12 years old, doing a performance class such as Western pleasure, maybe all-around performance in terms of our showing or Western pleasure horsemanship, a lot of times those animals, since they're done growing, don't need a great deal of protein in their diet. Also, having a higher level of fat is great as we get them looking bloomy and can provide that more long-lasting energy throughout the day. So if they're showing a full day of classes, they can still have that sustained energy. Oftentimes, when it comes to a performance horse, even a show animal, a lot of times we go to a product like Outlast 2 as a supplement. Now the Outlast product is cool. It's a gastric support supplement that raises the pH of the stomach so it's not so acidic. This can help lessen the effects of kind of that ulcer if you have a horse that's a little cinchy or gets a little antsy before they do a pattern, whether that would be a reining pattern or a barrel racing pattern or even a horsemanship pattern. This can kind of help them feel a little bit more comfortable when they're going in the pen or when they're traveling. When there's a thinning of the lining of the stomach, that can cause some pain to horses. And over 80% of performance horses have ulcers or an ulcer-like problem. So this product really helps. It doesn't cure ulcers, but helps maintain a healthy high pH level in the stomach so it's not so acidic, making them feel a little better. So that's something I like to say for any performance horse that can really help your program. So let's go into maybe a medium level. So if we're having a horse that is maybe a 2-year-old that you are working, or let's say 3-year-old that you're working maybe for a futurity or barrel racing futurity, sometimes those horses need quite a bit more calories and protein. So maybe we would look at a product that has a higher protein, a higher fat content, that is really, that has the proper vitamins and minerals as they're still growing. That's important. The thing that's key in a growing performance horse is making sure that their feed intake is balanced. So we can feed them a fair amount of feed, but we want to make sure that it is balanced. And what I mean by that is they have the proper ratio of vitamins, minerals, protein, fat to help prevent DODs or some of those leg structural issues. So if we have a balanced diet, that's what's key to keeping those DODs and leg problems at bay. A product that I like to suggest for a growing horse would be maybe our Ultium products, or Ultium Gastric Care, or which has Outlast in it, or even Ultium Growth. And there's some other great products that can be good for a growing horse too. In terms of a mature horse that we're taking on barrel pattern, often that can be a product that is high in fat, and that helps with not having so much excitable energy that can come from high levels of sugar and starch that can be kind of found in those more corn-based or oat-based heavy diets. So making sure that we have a little bit lower sugar starch content is helpful for most performance horses, as we want them to be nice and calm and not have a ton of extra excitable kind of energy. High fat allows it to be more of a sustained energy, and they'll have that energy throughout the day, which is nice. I'd also like to share with you guys about this product, Super Sport. Now, this product is awesome. It can help with your performance horses no matter which age either. This product is an amino acid supplement, and it helps with building muscle as well as muscle repair. So if you're going out and running 3 barrel races or running 3 runs a weekend, sometimes by that third big hard run, your horse can be kind of a little tired or kind of lose some gas, if you will. Well, this product kind of helps muscle repair, which is great, and then helps push the creatine kinase that accumulates in the body after muscle damage, which happens every time we work our horses. Helps push that out of their system too. So they feel a little better. They're not having that achy muscle go on them. And also their muscle is recovering faster, so they'll be able to give you a good third run. Or let's say if you're a three-day eventer, obviously those weekends are packed full of tough competition that's tough on your horse too. So this product takes about 60 to 90 days to see a big difference, but can really help with your top line, bulking that up on your horses, which can help with collection and everything. And then their hind end, and of course muscle recovery. So those are some good tips on your performance horses. Feel free to reach out if you have any extra questions.